Hi, we're Kev and Emma. 18 months ago we started a new adventure and bought a 57-foot narrowboat called Ripple. Why not join us and watch our highs and lows, the renovations and changes we've made, the clever storage that's been created, and find out what it's really like living and working full-time aboard a narrowboat with 2 dogs while exploring the waterways of our beautiful country. Good morning. We have woken up in our nice wild mooring. We were woken up quite early by the farmer behind us, who was clanking around doing something or other.
On a Sunday morning.
Yeah, 7 days a week that job.
Can't blame them, they work their absolute backsides off.
Yeah, don't they just?
By British farms.
Cows were having a good old moo as well.
Yeah,
but
they were.
Do you know what? That's the beauty of a wild mooring, isn't it? So where are we off to today?
No idea. Tesco's. Need some milk. I've got no tea. I've had 2 cups.
He's only had 2 cups of tea this morning.
So that's our introduction. We'll see you at Tesco's. Goodbye. Because we need to get going.
He's grumpy.
I'm not grumpy, I just need tea.
He needs tea. He needs caffeine.
Yeah.
So he's not a coffee drinker.
No, I'm not. It's only 4 locks and about a 2-hour cruise, but quite a lot of that is long stretches, so...
And hopefully...
There's nothing on them, so I can put my foot down a bit and actually get to 4 miles an hour.
I was actually going to say, hopefully, as beautiful as the cruise was yesterday was definitely our favourite cruise on the bottom of the GU so far.
Yeah, it's
From
pretty.
Tring Reservoirs to here, which is Cheddington, is really beautiful part of the GU. So yeah, thoroughly recommend this part of the GU.
Yep.
Anyway,
we're off. Join us. See how far we get.
so we've just been through the locks with a really lovely family who own a boat, but it's kind of a day boat, holiday boat for them. They've come down to spend the day on it, and it's just really nice. One of the things I love about boating is just the amount of people that you meet, and they were definitely, like, again, a couple that for me I'd happily sit in the pub, have a few drinks with, and pass the time of day with. So it always makes the locks go really quickly and the journey go really quickly when you come across people that you kind of like, you're very like-minded, as it were. But yeah, so that was a nice way to end the cruise. Well, it's not completely ended, but
we've got about an hour down.
We are heading towards Leighton Buzzard. We've got no more locks to do, and hopefully there will be a space for us outside Tesco's so we can go and get some supplies.
Good tea time. Late afternoonish.
Yeah.
It's a late start for us today. It's Monday. I've been working after a week off. That was really difficult getting up this morning. Didn't want to do that in any way, shape or form. But we're going to move from where we are. Here we're outside. See behind us, holiday boat place.
Wyvern Shipping
Company.
So hire boat company, Canal Holidays. We've had a few hire boaters go past today.
Yeah.
But we were literally here for the night. We're just outside Leighton Buzzard.
Leighton Buzzard.
and we are heading north. We're hoping to get to Bletchley for Thursday when Kev's off, so we can go and do the whole Bletchley Park thing.
Well, we need to be there Wednesday night, really, don't we?
Yeah, it's not that far, to be fair. So we thought we'd just do a little short one tonight, a little short one tomorrow night, and a little short one
Wednesday night, and then we'll be ready. So
yeah.
But we're also doing other jobs, aren't we? I'm starting to, from a previous vlog, you'll remember I've done one side of the windows, resealed them and no longer leaking everything. Now the tow path is this side. This evening I'm going to make a start on doing this side. I'm getting all the rust out, treating it, I'm priming it, undercoating it, painting it. Then all the windows will be resealed, ready for another few more years of crappy English weather. And then we can paint the boat and it'll look good. Make life a lot easier.
And we won't have any leaky windows in the winter.
No.
So yeah, we've got quite a busy week, and we've got grandchildren coming on Friday, so got lots going on.
And Aaron's back with us on Friday as well, isn't he?
Yeah. So this is just a little short one tonight. Little short one. We're going to go down one lock, we think, which is ridiculous for us. One lock. But then there's quite a long pound, so we're gonna find somewhere in there, out in the middle of nowhere, just on the outskirts of Leighton Buzzard to moor up. So come with us.
Well, that was a little bit of a mercy dash. As I'm coming down, we've just unmoored and walked up to do the lock. I've unmoored the boat and I started driving away thinking, why can't I see anything? I could see about 6 foot in front of me. Excuse me. Wrong glasses on my face. Glasses for my laptop screen. Wondering why I couldn't see a damn thing. Especially couldn't see the end of the boat or anything really coming at me. So I don't like doing it, but I used to do it when I did solo boating before Em joined me full time. That if all of a sudden you wanted a drink and you can of Coke out of the fridge or a packet of crisps from the side or something, you had no choice but to get on a straight bit, tick over, hold the tiller as long as possible, and literally leg it down into the boat, grab my glasses, I knew where they were, grab the glasses, chuck them on my face, now we can see where we are. So if you ever see us coming along the cut, and I'm kind of going, probably because I've got the wrong glasses on, because I can't see a thing without them.
So we've just been through this lock with this boat here, holiday company, holiday boat from the company we were moored up there by, and like we watched Amy and Wes, and they said it's one of the only hire companies they know of, and certainly that we've witnessed in our time on the boat, that actually take you through a lock, take you down through the lock, and give you a little bit of coaching. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I took 2 months, the luxury of 2 months of just steering the boat before I even manoeuvred it in any way, shape or form, or obviously I did the locks. But yeah, so it was really good to see actually. They took them through, got the boat for 4 days I think, so they were grateful of having another boat in the lock with them I think. So tonight we were just going to do one lock, and then we had a look at the map and decided that we'll do 3 bridges and then start looking for a spot. Well, 2 and possibly after the 3rd one. And already we've lost count of bridges. We've only gone under 1, and Kev and I were like, was that 1? Was that number 2? Can't remember. But who was right?
Me.
He has to make the most of it, 'cause it doesn't happen very often. As you can see, we've got another glorious August summer day. Kev's got his hoodie on, and actually he's moaning that his legs are cold because he's got shorts on.
I wasn't moaning, I just made a comment that my legs were chilly. Thank you much, Lee.
Oh, that's me told.
Yeah.
I'm sure that summer will come back again tomorrow. It's actually really nice yesterday, wasn't it?
No, it's just
But
gone horrible.
yeah, that sun will come back tomorrow. I
Yeah,
reckon.
look all them geese and ducks he's got on his driveway though.
Blimey, I bet you any money that takes some cleaning. See if I can get it. There's some sort of duck meeting going on, I reckon. Look how many there are.
Duck D'Artagnan and his friends.
D'Artagnan and his friends. The Musketeers. Oh look, there's a little moorhen running, wanting to join in the fun.
He's only got a visitor membership.
He's just visiting for the day. Actually, do you know what? I think he's running between the trees for cover, so they don't see him. Maybe he's a spy.
That's cool.
That is pretty cool, isn't it? They've got shelving like us under the canals. Oh, and look here, this is a sad sight. Well, there's a generator. Generator on the side, maybe that's pumping it out.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do.
Hey, that was a nice... That was a nice little hour's cruise. Did you enjoy that?
It's alright.
Cold.
Bit windy.
It is a little bit windy, but then to be fair, where we're moored, the wind's coming straight off the hill.
It is coming straight down at us, but there was that stuff we've not been used to for 18 months of Armco.
We're still excited about Armco.
I'm still very excited.
Armco, let's go.
There's more. Doesn't matter if it's a rubbish mooring. Get on the Armco. Means I don't have whack pins in.
I don't think it's a rubbish mooring. We've got a clear sky for Starlink.
Yeah.
There's no one else
There's a boat
close
over there.
to us. There's a boat over there, which, you know,
Don't know what's
safety in
round
numbers
there.
to a certain extent. And here we are for the evening. Let me just show you.
My
Look.
bad.
Pretty nice mooring spot. I mean, it'd be nicer if the sun came out. But pretty nice mooring spot. Obviously, we've got the trains, but that just comes part and parcel of being on a boat. And then there's one more boat way out, just round the corner there. So it should be a nice, quiet mooring for us tonight. Hi.
Good afternoon.
As promised, it is Tuesday, Kev's second day of working, and we're on the move. Tonight we've decided that actually we're going to do, we've got to go down here a little way, a couple of bridges, and then there are 3 locks that are really close together, and then there's not a massive distance to the next lock, is there? And then that means that there are no locks before we get to Bletchley area, which is where we want to be for Thursday. So it means tomorrow night we've got a relatively easy cruise, really, haven't we?
Yeah, pretty much. It should be fairly straight. Just break the back of it tonight, get the 4 done, and then tomorrow when I finish work, all we've got to do is go towards Bletchley and the railway station, find somewhere to moor up, ready for our little Bletchley Park adventure on Thursday.
The weather's good tonight. It's not made its mind up all day.
It's a bit windy, isn't it? But we think this is just this little bit, because there's a hill up there and it's coming off, so we're hoping around the corner it's not so windy. But
reminds me of a spot that we stayed at on the Oxford, actually, where it came up off the hills and just kind of blew at us.
Yeah.
It's been a bit windy all night and all day, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But, I think we'll be fine once we get into the cup.
I imagine if you were staying here 14 days in the winter, it'd be quite a nice little mooring spot. Plenty of solar, plenty of internet for the Starlink. Nice little mooring, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
But time to move on. Do 4 locks.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Well, we were thinking that tonight's cruise would probably be 2 or 3 hours, just because we had 3 locks to do first off, close together, and by a pub called the 3 Locks, funnily enough. But there were lockies on, and a hire boat came through with us, so we had more than enough crew to whip through there. And actually, we've moved to the locks, through the locks, in an hour, which is really, really quick. We're just going to travel along here a bit more, get to the next lock, do that, and then find somewhere to moor up. So a much shorter journey than we anticipated. You've got to love a voluntary Lockie.
Unsung heroes.
Yeah, absolutely. Doing a great job. And do you know what? How sensible, because it's the first set. So the company that we saw yesterday, we followed a hire boat through the lock. They were teaching them. The 3 locks close together are the next set of locks that they come to, which if you've never been on a narrowboat before, 3 locks in a row, it's a big learning curve. So sensibly, the CRT have kind of resourced it with volunteer lock keepers while, you know, during the summer months, I guess, while the holiday boats are going through. So yeah, pretty good. We benefited from that beautifully.
You make me talk when I'm steering.
No, I don't.
You do.
I always do the introductions. Your turn.
Is she right or am I right? Comment down there. Let's see who you favour the most. So it is now Wednesday, just gone 4. I've finished work for the week. It's bank holiday weekend as well, so I'm not working Monday, which is great. We've got grandkids and Aaron coming back up this Friday, so looking forward to seeing them, spend some time with them. We've already got stuff planned that we need to go and do.
Yeah.
We are now going further on into Milton Keynes-ish, or the outskirts of Milton Keynes, I think it is,
like
isn't it?
bottom end. We're going to moor up so that we can go to Bletchley Park tomorrow. So we're going to moor up in Fenny Stratford, I think.
Yeah, Fenny Stratford, but we're going to go through one lock and do the services. We're not desperate for anything, but while they're there, we do them.
Plus we've got guests at the weekend, so
yeah,
it makes sense to make sure we're empty and full.
There is another lock fairly soon after that, but on the canal map it's sideways, and when you zoom in it's not even there. So whether we got another lock or not, I don't know. We've got
a ghost lock.
We've definitely got one lock, maybe a mystery lock, who knows. But again, it's very windy. If I show you these trees, hang on a second. It doesn't actually look much, they're blowing on the camera very much, but I can assure you they are blowing backwards and forwards. Another breezy day. For the first time for weeks I've actually got jeans on.
Well, we may have only had one lock to do, but it was one of those locks that had a swing bridge in the middle of it. So it was a lock and a swing bridge at the same time. But we've literally just come down from the lock. There was a lovely mooring spot just up here somewhere, and as we were doing the lock, somebody came up and swung into it. So we're a little bit further down. No hardship really. It's literally like, I don't know, another 100 metres. And this is where we are for the night. This is our mooring.
Oi, steady.
Oi, oi.
Oi, have an oi.
Hi.
Good
That's
afternoon. Sorry. Walking in that, it's a nice, not tarmac, I don't know what you'd call that. It's kind of like, sort of like a tarmac almost, but not.
Kind of tarmac, but not tarmac.
No,
Hey, you got to love a volunteer.
now we're moving forward.
Not very far.
I don't know what else to say really. I haven't got much to say, to be honest with you.
You don't need to film.
No,
You don't need to press stop.
I've got one.
Otherwise, I just have to edit it out.
I've got one of these days where I'm like, can't be bothered. I don't feel unwell, I just don't feel it. So hence why Captain M's driving. So